So when I was little, actually into my, I don't know, teen years, I guess, I used to love spending time outside in the rain, just running around, playing. We used to just hang out in the biggest storms, lightning, thunder, you name it. It was like the best. I loved watching lightning storms. We used to go to the top of the play structures and sit up there and watch them. I know, crazy, right? You think back now, oh my God. But we would be soaking wet and running around and having the most fun. I still absolutely love watching the rain. I love listening to it. Haven't been able to do that because everything's pretty open at the house, and I've always wanted to get one of these gazebos and just be able to sit outside when it's raining and really enjoying the sound of it and the smell. So I still love it, but this kind of weather, it's absolutely killing for the leg. It makes things a little bit worse, but I still love watching the rain. So we've got a little bit of rain happening, not a lot. We did overnight. There was, they were talking about 80 to 100 kilometer gusts of winds happening. We had winds at night. And they were a bit crazy, but nothing what they were talking about. And right now it's still windy, but not like what they were saying. So I think we kind of dodged the bullet maybe, or maybe it'll still come to us. I'm not sure. But I get to sit in this gazebo now and actually enjoy it a little bit. But I am finding that there's some leak spots. I got some beside me here on this thing that I'm sitting on. Can't even find the words for that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's what happens when you're dealing with pain constantly. But it is a little chilly, so I got a sweater on. But it's nice sitting out here when it's raining a little bit. Wish it was raining more. And hopefully we get more rain because we do need it. Anyway, I'm starting to blabber. One of the reasons I came on right now is I wanted to talk about the exercises that I'm doing that this coach showed me that I talked about recently, and how pretty simple they are, like insanely simple, yet so hard to do. When you've been stuck in a certain position, or your muscles, your joints, everything have been changed because of how you walk and that kind of stuff. So I've been doing them now, I think, I'm not sure. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer, every single morning. So before I get out of bed, that's what I do. And then I do the walking that he showed me how to do. So, I do all the exercises, and then, which are, like I said, incredibly simple, but so hard to do because my joints and my muscles are just stuck in a certain position, and to get them moving in those directions is kind of crazy. I am seeing a little bit of improvement, like in certain areas, but yeah, I'm still pretty tight everywhere. So this is going to take a long time, but when I do them, it's the craziest thing. Like every single morning after I do my last one, which is my hands, like I do the hands last, put them above, and then I do my hands, and I can literally feel my leg, which you normally when you're sitting on your leg and it falls asleep, and then when you start to move it, you get that tingly and weird, all those feelings. That's what happens when I'm doing my hands after doing like my toes, my ankles, my knees, my hips, and then my hands. I literally get that feeling. It's like things are waking up, and it goes literally from my toes all the way up. It doesn't last long, but it happens every single time. So I know it's working. I know it's doing something, but it's crazy how simple something so simple can affect things so much, right? So I'm grateful to be able to be doing these. I bought a trampoline, one of those small trampolines, so I can jump on it. I can't go crazy on it. I have to be very careful, but it's supposed to help with the lymphatic drainage. So I've been doing that, except I've had the trampoline under here, and I've been doing that 3 times a day. But since this windstorm and everything was coming, we put everything in the shed. Just in case. So I'm going to wait till probably tomorrow, hopefully, and then pull everything out. So I haven't done any today, but it's crazy when you learn all these new things, and when you actually find out that your body, if it has all the right things, if it's, it has all the right vitamins and has what it needs, that it can heal itself, that it can, help you heal different things. And we just don't know how depleted we are, right? Like for me, obviously I was very depleted because I was taking from my 20s to my 45, a lot of medications for different things, right? Like crazy medications. I was on 14 or 13, I can't even, 13 or 14 prescribed medications. And every time you're taking stuff like that, it depletes the right things out of your system, right? Like all the vitamins, like everything that your body needs to fight for itself and, heal itself. So it takes a long time to replenish that. And knowing how much you need for certain things to replenish is another thing. So it's really hard to find out, right? Like you need to really search. And so I'm very lucky that I like I said, this couple came into my life when I needed them at the right time. And I'm very grateful that they did, because I am learning so much from them. They have videos on YouTube that you can watch. They have a website that you can check, and I posted that already. But just their videos and stuff now, like I'm learning so much from that, and understanding, how you can really, how movement helps, how the right vitamins help. And I'm the first one to admit that vitamins were the last thing that I would ever consider. Like I thought supplements were a waste of money. And I didn't, right? Like I honestly believe that supplements was a waste of money and that we didn't need them. We do. I'll be the first to admit it, but it's the right supplements, and it's supplements that are actually in the right dosages, and supplements that don't have fluff and filler and guck in it, that you don't need, that could cause more problems. So supplements are important, but you have to have the right ones, and you have to have ones that are truly the supplements that you need, and ones that aren't packed full of fluff and filler and crap that is probably worse for you than anything, and you're not getting much of what you're actually paying for. So not everything's created equal. We know that, right? So there's a reason there's a big trust recession, right? Like we can't trust what's out there. We have to do our own research, or we just have to find somebody who we can trust and who knows, and can recommend things that you can take, or can really help guide you in those directions. So I'm really grateful that I found them. But I just wanted to talk about the exercises, how simple they are, and how much they're doing. It's going to take a long time, because like everybody keeps telling me, this was a severe and crazy thing that happened, but and it's not going to heal overnight, and it's going to take a long time. But if I'm consistent and I keep doing what I need to do, then there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And as you guys know, I say I'm pretty stubborn, and I'm not letting this leg stop me from being able to walk properly again and living without pain. So I'm going to do whatever it takes, right? So, and the more I learn, the better, right? Like that's important. We all need to be learning something every day. But just learning how we can help ourselves, and how we have to advocate for ourselves, and all the things. But just trusting that your body can heal itself, and your body remembers, and putting in the right things will make a huge difference. That's why I share Neora too. Like right? That's why I share, because I believe in the products. I know what they've done for me so far, and what they're still doing for me. And I would never steer anybody to take them if I didn't believe in that. Like that's my name behind it. So I just think that taking the right things can really make a difference for you. And I'm so grateful that I've got mine. Thanks.